This is a Trident Disabilities audio archive recording read by a Trident volunteer of the Costa Latina newspaper dated September 23, 2022 to October 6, 2022. The first photo is a woman in a blue patterned dress with her arms outstretched, possibly speaking to a crowd. The first article on the first page at the top is titled Alejandra Ramos to host event in Pensacola. Television host Alejandra Ramos will be in Pensacola for the WSRE Wine and Food Classic on Saturday, October 15th at the SCI Building, 220 West Garden Street, in downtown Pensacola from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. This year's event will celebrate Hispanic heritage with Latin American and Caribbean-influenced cuisine from local chefs, live music performed by Nobius. A native New Yorker of Puerto Rican descent, Ramos is a contributor on the Today Show, chef, and writer. Currently, she is the host of The Great American Recipe on PBS. Known for her vibrant personality and passion for style, Ramos is also known as a food and lifestyle expert. Tickets for the event are $50 and are on sale now at wsre.org/WFC. Proceeds will support the public television stations, local productions, and delivery of PBS programming and educational resources. La Costa Latina newspaper is a sponsor of the WSRS PBS Wine and Food Classic. The second article at the bottom of page 1 features a photo of a group of people standing around a man who has a certificate, which looks to be in some sort of meeting room with different levels of tiered seatings. The title is Mobile Mayor Presents Proclamation of Hispanic Heritage Month in Mobile, Alabama. Mobile Mayor Sandy Stimpson presented a proclamation of Hispanic Heritage Month at the City Council meeting held on September 20th. Members and volunteers of the Hispanic American Business Association of the Gulf Coast were in attendance to receive the proclamation. The article at the top of page 3 reads, Latinx Artists Share Their Work in Pensacola by Scott Satterwhite. Over the next few months, the 309 Punk Project is hosting 2 internationally recognized Latinx artists for its Artists in Residence program. Christy Rode and Julia Arredondo, both visual and literary artists, will join the nonprofit cultural organization in its efforts to support the international punk and DIY, do-it-yourself, artistic communities. The 309 Punk Project, founded in 2016, launched its Artists in Residence program in late 2021. Rode and Arredondo will join a long list of artists who have stayed at the residence, located at 309 North 6th Avenue near downtown Pensacola. Rode arrives in Pensacola in mid-October and will host several in-person events during her week-long stay, which culminates with an artist reception on October 21st. Originally from South Florida, Rode describes herself as a first-generation Cuban-American artist and musician who uses illustration, writing, and punk rock music as her preferred mediums. While in Pensacola, Rode said she would exhibit a combination of older and newer works and host small artistic gatherings. Her art has a lot of ferocity and energy, said Lauren Anzaldo, a friend of Rode since their days working as activists in South Florida. I'm curious about her modern work, which deals a lot with mysticism, said Anzaldo. I'm excited to see what she'll bring to Pensacola. Following Rode, Arredondo will be the 309 Punk Project's December-January artist in residence. A native of Corpus Christi, Texas, Arredondo will visit for 2 months and plans to hold several events and talks during her stay. Arredondo described her body of work as reimagining business structures for artists while using spiritual philosophies as platforms for play and experimentation. Specific information about Rhodes and Arredondo's events will be posted on the 309 Punk Project's website, 309punkproject.org, as well as on its Facebook and Instagram pages. All events are free and open to the public. The second article on page 3 features 3 photographs of a gentleman wearing a red shirt completing a painting of a bird. The title is Patrick Quintanilla, Painting for Auction until October 15th, Pensacola, Florida. Up for auction is a painting by Patrick Quintanilla, created live during the 2022 Hispanic Heritage Month Gala in Pensacola. Also known as Patty Sauce, Quintanilla's art, including impressive landscapes and other murals, can be found in various places in Pensacola and other parts of the U.S. The auction is available at www.latinomediainc.com/Patrick-Quintanilla painting-auction. Read more about Quintana's work and background in an article published in La Costa Latina earlier this year, and follow him at https://www.facebook.com/Patty, Patty, artsy, and www.instagram.com/Patty sauces. The article at the bottom left of page 4 features a photo of a young woman with her hair braided and in a colorful dress. The title is Hispanic Heritage Month 2022. Hispanic Heritage Month recognizes and celebrates the contributions Americans tracing their roots to Spain, Mexico, Central America, South America, and the Spanish-speaking nations of the Caribbean have made to U.S. society and culture. The observance was born in 1968, when Congress authorized the president to issue an annual proclamation designating National Hispanic Heritage Week. 2 decades later, lawmakers expanded it to a month-long celebration, stretching from September 15th to October 15th. The timing is key. Hispanic Heritage Month, like its shorter precursor, always starts on September 15th, a historically significant day that marks the anniversary of independence of 5 Latin American countries: Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. The designated period is also a nod to those from Mexico and Chile, which celebrate their independence September 16th and September 18th, respectively. The following facts are generated by U.S. Census Bureau surveys. The Hispanic population of the United States as of July 1st, 2021, is 62.6 million, making people of Hispanic origin the nation's largest racial or ethnic minority and 18.9% of the total population. The 13 states with a population of 1 million or more Hispanic residents in 2021 are Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Texas, and Washington. The median age of the Hispanic population is 30.5, up from 30.2 in 2020. The second article on the bottom right of page 4 features a photo of a white cat in a cage, titled Ensley Elementary School Conducting Annual Pennies for Pets Donation Drive in Pensacola, Florida. During the month of September, Ensley Elementary School have been collecting money for their annual Pennies for Pets donation drive. All money collected will be donated to the Pensacola Humane Society to help with their mission of improving the lives of companion animals in our community through advocacy, adoption, education, and sanctuary. Ensley Elementary School is accepting donations of pennies, loose change, bills, and/or checks during the month of September. Donations can be dropped off at the front office of the school Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. Ensley Elementary School is located at 501 East Johnson Avenue in Pensacola. The article at the top right of page 5 features a photo of a gentleman and a woman under a tent with advertisements. Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Fort Walton Beach resident Carrie Schweitzer says she grew up going to a county fair. She remembers spending many evenings with her parents, listening to the live bands, and walking around looking at the arts and crafts made by the locals. She's excited to attend the Northwest Florida Fair this year, but she will do so as a volunteer at an exhibit hosted by Jehovah's Witnesses. This year marks the first time that Jehovah's Witnesses will have an exhibit at the fair. The event coincides with their return to the public ministry after a 30-month pandemic pause. In 2020, the Christian organization suspended all in-person forms of their volunteer work out of concern for the health and safety of the community. We believe that the early decision to shut down all in-person activities for more than 2 years has saved many lives, said Robert Hendricks, U.S. spokesperson for Jehovah's Witnesses. We're now ready and eager to reconnect with our neighbors once again, person to person, face to face. It's not the only way we preach, but it has historically been the most effective way to deliver our message of hope and comfort. Mobile displays of Bible-based literature have been part of Jehovah's Witnesses public ministry in the U.S. since 2011. While these displays began in large metropolitan areas around the world, the practice quickly spread to the tens of thousands of smaller communities, becoming a fixture in rail and bus stations, airports, harbors, and main streets, and now at the Northwest Florida Fair. First known as the Okaloosa Industrial Fair and held on Okaloosa Island, the fair was renamed in 1971 and moved to its present location in Fort Walton Beach. Attracting fairgoers from surrounding counties each year, the event contributes to the local culture and economy. Attendance this year is expected to be nearly 12,000 people. The fair, running from September 27th to October 1st, welcomes a variety of exhibitors and vendors for a unique experience. The second article on page 5 at the bottom has a black logo reading City of Defuniak Springs, Florida, with a Capitol building in the center. The City of Defuniak of Annex staff moved to new location, Defuniak Springs, Florida. The City of Defuniak Springs has begun moving City Hall from 71 U.S. Highway West to the new location on Baldwin Avenue in Defuniak Springs. The staff working in the annex, the small building adjacent to the main City Hall, were the first to move to vacate the building that is now for sale. The Department of Public Works moved the Code Enforcement, Human Resources, IT, Planning, and Public Relations departments to the new location in the former Shellco building at 1350 Baldwin Avenue last week. The Department of Public Works moved in July to begin repairs and renovations to the new building. The staff working in the main building of City Hall, which includes the mayor, city clerk, and facility rentals, will be moved throughout the week of September 19th. The finance staff will be the last department to be moved toward the end of the month as renovations are being completed to retrofit ADA accessible payment windows at the new location. Utility payments can be made at the main City Hall until further notice. All offices can be reached at 850-892-8500. The article at the bottom of page 6 reads, Escambia County to host Scuba Diving Safety Symposium, October 10th, Pensacola, Florida. The public is invited to attend a special scuba diving safety diving symposium hosted by the Escambia County Marine Resources Division and Marine Advisory Committee. The event will take place Monday, October 10th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Escambia County Central Office Complex, 3363 West Park Place, Room 104. The event will facilitate a discussion between divers, diving professionals, diving emergency responders, and diving medical professionals around diving safety and emergency response procedures. The symposium's purpose is to improve awareness of prevention, safety measures, and emergency response procedures for recreational diving. For more information, please contact Escambia County Marine Resources Manager Robert Turpin at 850-595-3474 or rkturpin@myescambia.com. The article at the top of page 7 features a detour sign titled Detroit Boulevard Closures to Begin September 14th, 2022, Pensacola, Florida. Beginning Wednesday, September 14th at 7 a.m., Detroit Boulevard in Pensacola will be closed to through traffic from Blue Jay Way to Ashland Avenue. During this time, construction crews will be installing new force main and sewer in the neighborhood. Traffic will be detoured to 9 Mile Road. This is expected to be a 2-month-long project with roads reopened by November 13th. If other roadway closures are necessary or the completion date is extended, another notice will be issued. At the bottom of page 7 reads, The Disaster Guide is accessible online at lacostalatina.com and books are at most places La Costa Latina newspaper is available. Groups and churches can request copies to distribute by calling 850-494-7899 or emailing Grace at latinomediainc.com. The article at the bottom of page 8 features a picture of a neon open sign. West Florida Public Libraries announces opening of Bellevue Library September 16th, Pensacola, Florida. West Florida Public Libraries, along with Escambia County District 1 Commissioner and Chairman Jeff Bergosh, held a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the new Bellevue Library Friday, September 16th at 11 a.m., located at 6425 Mobile Highway. Construction of the library began in 2021. The 12,500 square foot library features a unique origami-inspired design with a capacity to hold 450 people. Inside, the library consists of a large open space divided into areas for a lobby, storytime events, library service programs, leisure reading, and more. The open floor plan provides entrances to other support spaces including multiple study rooms, a computer room, and STEAM, Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics room. Those who come to the library will be able to take advantage of skill-building classes, daily hands-on activities, and more. The Bellevue Library will be open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The last article at the top of page 10 features a photo of a woman dressed formally. Hispanic Heritage Gala celebrates Hispanic community in Pensacola, Florida. The National Hispanic Heritage Month Gala in Pensacola was held on September 17th at the Bayview Community Center. The sold-out event featured a formal four-course meal prepared by 4 chefs, presentations including a presentation of a proclamation by Pensacola Mayor Grover Robinson, music and dancing. The event was hosted by La Costa Latina newspaper. Best-selling author and entertainer Niga emceed the event, introducing speakers Grace Resendez McCaffrey, president of Latino Media Gulf Coast, and Phil Fuentes, president of the Florida State Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Their presentations addressed contributions of Hispanic and Indigenous people historically and today, and their economic impact. A memorial for members of the community that have passed away due to breast cancer and COVID-19, and healthcare workers that provide services to the Spanish-speaking community was also presented. Guests were also entertained by pianist composer Reina Sang during dinner, a folkloric dance from Cruz by Ballet Folklorico de San Patricio in Robertsdale, and a medley performance by Victor Luna of Life's a Dance Studio. Just before the dance floor opened, a presentation of a painting which was created during the event was revealed and is now being auctioned. Attendees of the gala were treated to an elegant evening celebrating Hispanic culture and are looking forward to next year. A larger collection of photos at the event are available at www.latinomediainc.com/gala-2022.